Welcome to TipUp, quick tech tips so you can work smarter. If you've been using Zoom to host meetings and lectures, you're probably familiar with managing the camera so participants can see you during a session. But did you know you can make your meeting a little more immersive by turning your slides into a virtual background? When you share your slides as a virtual background, your video will be imposed directly on top of the screen share. You can also control your slides from within your Zoom window with easy access to all of your meeting controls. Before trying this out, make sure you update it to the latest version of Zoom by going into your app and selecting Check for Updates. The next time you're in your meeting, go to Share Screen and hit the Advanced tab. You'll see an option to share slides as a virtual background or PowerPoint as a virtual background, depending on whether you're using a Mac or Windows device. If you've never tried this option before, you may get a notification on your computer from Zoom asking for access to Microsoft PowerPoint or any other tool you're using to present slides. You'll then be prompted to find your slides, so select the right file. Then comes the important part. Turn on your camera. Hey guys! One thing you'll notice is that you can manage your slides directly in Zoom. Use the arrows at the bottom of your Zoom window to move back and forth in your presentation. You'll also have easy access to other meeting controls like the chat window, polling, and anything else you need to manage your session. You can also control the size and position of your video on the screen. Just click on your video and you'll see a box surrounding your image. Click and drag the corners to resize the video to your liking, or drag the video to any position you'd like on the screen. This option is also available by clicking the three dots by your slide navigation arrows and selecting Resize My Video. Keep in mind that if you plan to have your video on top of your slides, you'll need to design them so that there's enough space for you to sit on screen without blocking your content. If you no longer want your video to appear on your slides, simply click those three dots in your slide navigation again and select Split Video from Slides. Your video will then appear separate from your slides. However, you can bring back your video anytime by selecting the three dots again and clicking Merge Video and Slides. Before you try this out, here are a couple of important things to remember. 1. If your slides include embedded sound, transitions, or animations, they won't be supported in this sharing format. In that case, just share the slide application you're using and don't use the virtual background option. And 2, if you plan to record the meeting locally to your device, the playback will include your embedded video on top of the slides. However, if a participant records the meeting and they're using a version of Zoom older than 5.2.0, their recording will show the slides and videos separately. Visit support.zoom.us for more information on using this cool feature. Want more TipUp? Watch our videos and submit your ideas at its.weill.cornell.edu/tipup.